Hello, it's Raimi. Today we're gonna do a little day in my life vlog. It's Saturday, July 1st, and we have some kind of fun, bittersweet, and exciting things to do today. Of course, we're gonna read, but we're also going to go book shopping, which that's kind of the bittersweet thing. So one of my local bookstores decided to try and open up a second location a few years back, and unfortunately they are having to close their doors, which is just so sad. Thankfully, their main location is still up and thriving and doing so well, so they are putting their books on sale at the second location, and I want to go and do some book shopping and support them and the business that is still up and thriving and continuing, because of course we want our local bookstores to stay up and running. So I am going to drag Jacob with me and see if they have any good titles left. They do new and used, so we'll see what they have. I don't know, the sale started yesterday, so we could have missed all the good ones. I have no idea. And then I think we're just gonna do some reading and hanging out today, and I'm just so excited to bring you guys along. I am going to sit here and drink my coffee for a minute because it's just so good. Jacob made it for me this morning and it's just so good. So good, every time. Did some damage.
How many books you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books. What fantasy are you into? Are you reading anything lately? Yes. Currently? Are you liking the Avatar series? Yes. Yeah. It's good. Hi guys. We just got back home. I think I'm going to sit down and maybe read for just a little bit. And then I am going to do a couple other things, like I need to clean and pick up the house a little bit. So yeah, other things need to happen, but I think I'm gonna take like a 20-30 minute reading break. I'm trying to decide between reading more of Red Rising, or I have A Court of Silver Flames, which I still need to finish. I'm on page 455 of this book and page 70 of this book. So I read more of this last night, so I'm feeling like I should probably dedicate a little bit of time to Red Rising right now. I don't normally read to very intense books at the same time, but I have been jonesing to read Red Rising. And then Emily over on Instagram, she also has a YouTube, I'll link her down below, but she asked to do a buddy read for Red Rising, and I was like, yes please. So we're buddy reading this, so I have a little bit of catching up to do. So yeah, but this is not normal, so my brain is like, so I fell asleep. So I didn't make it super far. I made it to page 97. I feel like sometimes I'll read in the afternoon and like the sun comes in right here and it like warms my little corner, and I just can't help it. Like I can't help it. I fall asleep. We're taking a break. I'm gonna get myself like a little snack or something, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning around the house because it just needs to be picked up. I need to make my bed and like all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna move on, and then we're gonna come back to reading. I just got done mowing the lawn, and about a week ago I got some herb plants. I got a mint plant and I got a basil plant, and they need to be repotted really bad. So I'm putting some lava rock in the bottom just to help with drainage. And I wanted to talk about what I'm currently reading. So right now I'm reading Red Rising and I'm reading A Court of Silver Flame, and I am really liking both so far. I got 400 pages into A Court of Silver Flames, and I was like, I'm wanting to read another book. Not that I wanted to put Akasaf back, but I just was like, I'm wanting more to read. One of my close friends, it's his favorite book, so I grabbed it and I've had it on my shelf for a little while, and I just got to about page 100, and oh my goodness, it's way more intense than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know why I didn't think it was gonna be that intense. The dialogue is so interesting because it's very clipped and very short, and even just like the main character, his inner dialogue, the sentences are just like super short and clipped, and I don't really read a lot of sci-fis like at all ever, so it's very interesting to me. It's been kind of a learning curve, that's for sure. There is not a lot of world building, so you're just gonna like throw it in there, which I do like. Like I'm on page 100 and there was like multiple massive things that were happening, but also as someone who's new to the sci-fi genre, it has been kind of feeling like I'm drinking from a fire hose. It's been fun, like diving into a genre that I don't read a lot. And I've been buddy reading it, which is like super fun because then there's someone that I can actively talk about what's going on, and I can be like, oh my gosh, what the freak just happened? And they're also like, oh my gosh, yeah, what the freak just happened? And then I really want to keep reading A Court of Silver Flames. It's so good, and I did not think that I would like kind of hearing more of Nesta's story. They're repotted and they're cute little pots, and they're gonna sit on my kitchen windowsill so that I can use them when I need them. I feel like I can't really say anything about A Court of Silver Flames because it's literally the last book in the series thus far, and I do not want to ruin anything. But what I can say is I'm really enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I'm going to give these guys some water because they need a little love. And then I have a couple very exciting things to show you guys. I want to go through the books that I got earlier today, and I got a really fun thing in the mail and I'm so excited. So I want to show you guys that as well. No. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I just filmed an entire whole thing about me showing you guys the books that I went through and bought today, and I didn't press record or something because it's not there. Okay, round two. I will probably go a lot quicker, which you guys will probably enjoy better anyway. The first book that I got at the sale today was Priory of the Orange Tree. I have been eyeballing this book for so long, and I was so excited to see that it was still there. This book is so intimidating because I mean, it's huge. It's a beefy boy. It is about dragon riders, and that just makes me so excited after reading Fourth Wing. I also got the second and third book in the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. So I currently own A Darker Shade of Magic. I haven't read it, but it's very high up on my TBR for the rest of this year, and these were on sale for 20% off, and I just couldn't say no because they were such a good deal. A Gathering of Shadows. I love her art. It's just so incredible. A Conjuring of Light. This one is thick. Next, I got the first copy of Spy Family. I am so excited for this. I have heard so many people talk about how amazing this manga is, and I used to read a lot of manga as a kid, and I haven't in such a long time, and this story just sounds so cute. Hopefully this does not become an addiction because I think that there are like 10 million volumes of this. I got a copy of The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I was eyeballing this book last fall and I didn't wind up getting it, but this one just sounded so interesting. It's about a witch who, essentially it's against the rules to use your powers, and she's trying to hide her powers, not stick out, and the only way she breaks the rules is by doing fake magic on the internet, and she has a YouTube channel or something, and then finally somebody calls her out, and it's about that. It was 20% off, and I was like, okay, I know that I'm wanting to read this fall, so had to pick it up. Next, I got the 3-book trilogy from Holly Black, Tithe, Valiant, and Ironside. These have kind of been on my radar for a little while because I don't know if I would say they're associated with The Cruel Prince, but they have similar vibes. The first book is about a girl named Kay, and she finds a injured fairy king, and instead of leaving him to die, she saves him and kind of gets wrapped up into the fairy world. So yeah, and of course, Holly Black, I love her with all of my heart, so I had to do it. Last but certainly not least, I am on the last book of the ACOTAR series, A Court of Silver Flames. So I was like, okay, Sarah J Maas has a very large repertoire of other books. Do I want to do Throne of Glass? Do I want to do Crescent City? And they had both of them there, but I decided to go with Throne of Glass, which okay, in my personal opinion, I know not a lot of people love the new covers, but I personally love the new covers, and I'm so excited to dive into another world of Sarah J Maas. And also my best friend is currently reading the Throne of Glass series and she's loving it, which was a huge motivator to grab this one. If you have any recommendations on reading order, that would be greatly appreciated because the reading order of Throne of Glass kind of confuses and intimidates me. Now that that's the second time I've gone through this whole spiel, these are the 9 books that I got. I spent about $100, which is a little over $10 a book, which I feel like is a really good deal. Did I need more books? No, but when you need to go out and support your local bookstore, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, you know? I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I really love it. And I am excited to have a case on it because the corners have started to get a little bit banged up just from throwing it in my bag and stuff. Oh my gosh. Now I have a cute little stickered up Kindle without putting stickers on my Kindle. I'm snuggled up. I was scrolling on TikTok for a hot minute, but I've officially put that down and I'm gonna start reading again. I'm gonna turn on my reading music. I just got to chapter 15 in the book, page 107, and I think I'm going to call this video. I just had such a fun day. It's late, I'm gonna keep reading and probably fall asleep reading, honestly. Oh, also, really quick, I announced a giveaway on my last video, the mid-year book tag. If you guys want to participate in that, go watch that video. The giveaway will be closing on July 8th. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next one. Happy reading. Bye.